Coach Milway kind of instills that I got to prepare and be ready every week for when my number's called and help this team win games, and that's what I try to do tonight. Obviously, there's a lot to improve on and grow from, but I'm glad I got to get in there and get hit again and feel excited.
How'd you make it so easy? 5 touchdowns in your first extended play.
Well, it helps when you have great players around you and good coaches. So, Isaiah Bond, Ryan Wingo, the O-line, they all play really well, and they make it a little bit easier for me.
You talked about your connection with the receivers. It looked like you didn't miss a step. Obviously as a backup, it's hard to get connection with the receivers. Talk about your rapport with those guys.
Yeah, I think since we have so much depth at receiver, I get to throw to some of them at practice, which is nice, and getting those reps for when it comes, for when our number's called.
If this had happened last year, like when it's your 3rd game on campus, do you think you would have been as comfortable as you look tonight?
Probably not, no. No. I would not have been as comfortable for sure.
Did you know you were going to take it to the house?
Well, when he bit on the back, I had a pretty good idea. I just had to make one move on the safety, and when adrenaline kicks in, it helps you run a little bit faster. But I credit that to Torrey Becton, our head weight coach. He runs our tails off in the summer, so I think I've gotten a little bit faster since I've. You just have to stay ready on the sideline, whether it's staying loose or just being mentally focused in the game, just because at any particular moment your name can get called.
What does it say about your preparation that you guys didn't miss a beat? I mean, it seems like you prepare like you were going to start.
Yeah, that's what they've been trying to tell me all along, just to prepare like I'm the starter every week. I think we have some good guys that lay out a good game plan, whether it's Sark, Coach Milway, or Mike Monte. They're all studs, so I can't thank them enough.
Like you say, we practice together a lot. We've been playing together since really February, since like PRP, so we got a good connection.
What do you like about him as a quarterback, and why do you think y'all work together well?
You really got like everything about him as a quarterback. He can make a defense kind of stay honest. You've seen his long run today, so like you said, we get a lot of one-on-one opportunities for him in the game. Because you just you got to keep him honest, he's able to run the ball. So,
Ryan, it feels like you stepped in. Great home win for the fans, and we got more than that.
Jake, what can you do as kind of a veteran in the huddle to help Arch, if anything?
I was just talking to him, one-on-one before the play, like, hey, let's go out there and do our job. We trust you. That's basically what I was saying. Kind of took initiative there, just to let him know, like, hey, let's just go play ball, and we did.
He really is fast, isn't he? We've heard.
Yeah, he is. Didn't quite expect that. I've never seen that from him, but he's a great player.
Jake, apologies if you were asking.
It's always hard, especially like when you have a backup that doesn't have a ton of experience. Arch was really our 3rd guy last year, the bulk of the season, and didn't get a ton of experience. And so when we went into spring ball, we thought, okay, Quinn's a starter, but we got to make sure Arch is ready to play, and you never know when that can happen. That was, you go back to the spring game, that was the reasoning behind we did what we did is, Arch basically played the whole game with the one offense, and Trey played the whole game with the 2 offense, just to get them some experience. And so, we take a lot of pride in our practices and competitive and going good on good, things of that nature, to try to make as many game-like situations as we can. But there's nothing like being in the game and playing. And playing in front of 105,000 people is not the easiest thing to do. So I was really proud of Arch and what he's able to do. And I was really proud of Trey. He's got a couple of unfortunate things in there, and you're in there and we're trying to run it and just kind of get some first downs along the way. But he actually operated really, really well for a kid, first time in a ball game. So I think our room's in good shape. Coach Milway does a great job with those guys. We try to tailor our system to the strengths of our quarterbacks, and then make sure the skill players can operate around them. And so I think those guys are very comfortable with what we're doing right now.